Kelly and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to do a what I read in a week video. Today is Sunday, so we're going to be reading for a full entire week and see how many books I can get through. My goal is to finish the book I'm currently reading, which I'll show you in a minute. Finish a book, start a book, and finish an audiobook that I'm reading. So those are the goals for the week. I really want to just get through my October TBR because there's a lot of good books on there and I just want to read them and maybe achieve that goal of finishing my TBR for the month. But again, it all depends on how much reading time I get throughout the week and what I have planned and all that. So again, today's Sunday. I haven't read anything yet, but I have been reading. I already finished one book off my TBR, so I moved on to the second book on my TBR, which was Death Note Black Edition Volume 1. And I am on chapter 6, which is like 150-ish pages into the book, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a really quick read for me because I've watched the anime, so reading the manga is just like, I remember most of the stuff that happens, so it's just fun to read. And again, it's a manga, so pictures and words, I guess, or dialogue. It's pretty easy to read and it's like quicker to read. So yeah, I'm reading this currently. Love it. I love Death Note. Death Note's like one of my favorite animes of all time. And right now reading the manga is just, it's just good to just go back and be in the story again because I love it so much. And I didn't know that the Black Edition like starts off in color, which I kind of love that because the color is pretty cool. Didn't know that. So yeah, like I said, about 150 pages into this. I'm hoping to finish it within the next few days, hopefully, so I can move on to another book. The other thing I'm reading or listening to, I guess, is an audiobook called We Kept Her in the Cellar by W.R. Gorman. Gorman, not Gordman, but Gorman. I got the audiobook off of NetGalley, and it's like a Cinderella horror, or like reimagining of a horror story about Cinderella, and it's through the stepsisters' point of view. There's Eunice and Hortense. Those are the stepsisters. They get introduced to their new, or those are the stepsisters from Cinderella, but they get introduced to their new stepsister, Cinderella, but Cinderella is not a normal girl. She is a monster, basically. So it's a really interesting audiobook for sure. Like an interesting like twist to like a Disney story or like Cinderella itself. So I've been listening to that as well, and I hope to finish it so I can listen to my next audiobook, which I just got off Libby, which is How to Win the Slime War by May Spiso. This is a middle grade book. So I'm reading a bunch of middle grade books because there is this award. I'm pretty sure it's Minnesota. It might be outside Minnesota. I want to say it's in Minnesota because the person the award is after is from Minnesota, Mankato, but it's the Maud Hart Lovelace Awards, and basically it's, you know, a type of award books can win, and they typically do like children's literature. Yeah, a prestigious Children's Choice Award given annually by Minnesota Youth Reading Awards and the Youth of Minnesota. So I'm reading a bunch of those books because I'm like doing a whole thing at my school, like a challenge for my students, and I want to read them so then I can kind of like give them a recommendation of them, if that makes sense. So this was one of the books that was on the list, so I'm excited to listen to that. And middle grade books, I just finished one, and like they're so easy to read and fun to read, and like their stories are actually pretty good. So highly recommend middle grade if you're like want a good story, because like middle grade books nowadays are pretty good, like I've noticed so far. So, and again, like as a teacher, I want to recommend newer books, not saying that old books are bad, but it's like I've been only recommending the books I know from my childhood, so it's like I'm kind of expanding my horizons in that sense. So that's another audiobook that I want to start this week. And yeah, feel like I've been yapping a little bit, but the plan for today, I gotta do some housework, so if I'm doing housework, I'm probably gonna listen to my audiobook, and then hopefully when it's time to like wind down and all that, I'll read some pages in Death Note. The only thing about audiobook is hard because I don't have the page numbers on NetGalley. It only tells me percentage and like time. So that's the only downside with this audiobook. Somehow find out the pages, or maybe I won't count it. I could just say like, I read this many pages and like this much percentage of my audiobook. I don't know. We'll see how it works, but that's the plan for today. It's again Sunday. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm gonna do some house stuff. So I decorated for Halloween. As you can see, the little skull back here with the googly eyes. And yeah, I think today's just a chill Sunday, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna go grab my headphones, which I don't know where they are. Usually they're in here, but they're not in here. Grab my headphones and continue listening to We Kept Her in the Cellar. And it says I have 6 hours and 20 minutes left, which is, I have 26.6% complete. So, wish it would tell me a page, or like where that would be on a page. I'll figure it out. Don't worry, that's my problem. But yeah, so I'll update you later when I get some listening done or reading done or all that, and hopefully get through this together and get my housework done. It's a little later in the day and I thought I'd update before the next day, but I've been listening to my audiobook and currently, I'm 50% way through it. Dang, I didn't know I listened to that much. But yeah, I have 51.3% completed with 4 hours left. So I could probably finish that today, to be honest. I did read a little bit of Death Note. I'm on page 215, chapter 9. So, but I thought I'd pause and edit this week's video since I'm ahead of my recording schedule right now. So thought I'd sit here and edit a little today and then probably continue just reading or listening to my audiobook. So okay, so it's literally like I'm heading to bed. I took a shower, I got my PJs on. I finished Death Note. I literally just sat here and finished it because I was like, this is easy, I can finish this. And now I think I'm like, let's see, I'm on my audiobook 91% complete. I have 43 minutes left. So I'm gonna try to maybe listen to a little bit more before I go to bed, but I'm actually kind of just want to lay in bed and go to sleep. So I think we're gonna leave the rest to finish tomorrow morning when I'm getting ready, and then we can pick my next book to read. So this is awesome. I wasn't expecting to finish Death Note so quickly, but we currently don't have Wi-Fi, so I have nothing else to do except read. So I think that's actually gonna benefit me for this week. So good morning, it's Monday. It's 8:45 in the morning. Just got ready for work, drinking some coffee, finished my audiobook. Last night I finished Death Note. But I'm just gonna count the audiobook, listening to it all throughout yesterday just because I was so close to finishing it. I think I figured out how many pages I listened to. So yesterday, Sunday, I read a total of 459 pages, or listened to, with Death Note and my audiobook, We Kept Her in the Cellar. So that's crazy that I read that many pages or listened to that many pages, because it definitely did not feel that it was so quick, especially when it's like a manga. You don't have words all over the page, you have pictures too. So
Yeah, so I finished audiobook this morning, but I decided to add it to yesterday's page count. Finished Death Note, so I already completed 2 of my goals, which is great. Okay, so now we get to pick my next read, and so my options are, from my TBR, we got Fall of Ruin and Wrath, Fall of Ruin and Wrath, Fallen, or The Teacher, and I think I'm leaning more towards Fallen. I also have, what's the other book on my TBR? Phantasma. It's like the new book that like everyone's talking about. Like it's like a fantasy type book. I think fantasy. A lot of people compare it to like Kingdom of the Wicked, which I really want to read because I love Kingdom of the Wicked. It literally is the book that got me back into reading. So I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do Fallen by Lauren Kate. Oh, and the text is big. It's 450 pages, but it doesn't look like 450 pages. If you don't know what Fallen is about, it says, suspected in the death of her boyfriend, 17-year-old Lucy is sent to Savannah, Georgia, a reform school where she meets 2 intriguing boys and learns the truth about the strange shadows that have always been haunted her. I think I'm gonna start this now and see how far I can get before work, and then I'll probably see you after work to see if I read anything later. But today's a busy day for me at work because I also coach, so I have coaching right after school, and usually I get home and make dinner and I'm just exhausted. So we'll see if I read later today. I probably will, since there still won't be internet, and now my page count is at 0 and we're gonna see how many pages I can read today. Hi guys, it's after work, like a lot later. Went to work, coached, got home, made dinner. Austin made chocolate strawberry banana smoothie. Very good. But yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit more of the Fallen. I keep saying the Fallen, but it's Fallen. I got 10 pages before I left for work, so I'm gonna sit here. Austin's behind me gaming. I'm gonna sit here and read and try to get a chunk of this down before I go to bed. Good morning. What time is it? 8:15 in the morning. Hi. Tuesday. Should say that. Tuesday. Just made a bagel. Plain bagel with plain cream cheese and then everything but the bagel seasoning. Pumpkin coffee in my, I call this my fall mug because it's orange. I don't know, it just like screams fall vibes, even though it just says be a blessing. But it screams fall for some reason. And then book that we're gonna continue reading. So yesterday we read a total of 80 pages. I wanted to read 100 pages, but I only got to 80, which is fine. But we're gonna read a little bit more, and I'll have work until 9:30. It's 8:17. Let's just sit and get some more reading done of Fallen. Like I said last night, I don't know if I was so tired and I was trying to like explain. In the first 4 chapters, you meet Lucy, and she just transferred to this reform school called Sword and Cross, and she's getting a tour of the place, and it's kind of like a creepy place. There's a cemetery because it used to be an old World War II like building, so there's a cemetery on site of the school, and she meets Arian, who kind of like befriends her and helps her show her around the school, but she's like, stay away from the crazies. They're the ones with the like, what do you call it, like the bracelets, what do you call them, like, you know, ankle monitor type deals, and she's one who has it, and she's like, told you were crazy. So kind of love her, but she's psychotic. but she's being like a really good friend and showing Lucy around and trying to like make her feel comfortable at the new school. And then she has already seen a couple guys she has her eye on, and she's like, oh, I shouldn't because of Trevor. So I'm guessing Trevor is her boyfriend that we find out, well, from the summary, that he dies and she's to blame, but we don't know exactly what the story of what happened. You get bits and pieces in the first 4 chapters, but it's still kind of like not very clear of if she did it or not. She's got a couple guys she's like eyeing. There's these shadows that follow her, which I'm more interested about these shadows that are following her than anything else. I want to know what they are and what they have to do with her and all that. And the biggest thing that just happened was she like ran into like this how they describe her. She a girl with spiky bleached hair, at least 10 piercings on her face, and a death glare. So like a punk looking girl. She runs into her during lunch, and her name's Molly, and Molly literally like dumps her food on top of Lucy, and it's like I like last night I said it reminds me of like a high school movie, or you know, like I think of High School Musical when like Sharpay gets the fries on her, even though that was like someone didn't like dump it on her, but like that's what I think of. But that's like the big thing that happened so far. And then now everyone's calling Lucy Meatloaf because she got meatloaf poured on her. But there was another girl that helped her out. She had a weird name. It was like Penny Pen helped her clean up in the bathroom. So there's some like nice people at the school, I think. We'll see if they have other motives, but I'm gonna continue reading. And like I said, I want to know about these shadows. That's what I want to know more about that. I don't care about all this other stuff. I care about the shadows. Hi, good morning. It is Wednesday, 7 a.m., a little bit earlier, because I have to go to work a little bit earlier on Wednesdays, so I gotta wake up when it's still dark outside. It's like the sun is just rising. I have my cereal, I have my book, still reading The Fallen. Yesterday I didn't read any more than I did in the morning, so I only read 42 pages yesterday. So I'm currently on page 123, chapter 6. Hopefully get some reading in this morning before I go to work, and I don't know if I'll read too much later, since Wednesdays are typically my really busy days where I don't have time to do anything. So yeah, because I have meetings in the morning, and then Girls on the Run, and then game night. So who knows if I will read any more later, but I'm gonna keep reading. I'm interested, but like I need more. Hi, it's a lot later. I have pimple patches on. I took a shower. Aren't these cute? They're little rainbow hearts. Anyway, pimple patches. That's on my face. Anyways, how far did I get today? Haven't read when I got home because I told you, busy day. But I'm on page 156. So I don't know how many pages that is. I'll figure it out and put it here. That's how many pages I read today on Wednesday. So I'll see you in the morning. Hi, hello, it's Thursday morning. It's 8 o'clock. Made breakfast, got ready for work. I just calculated the total for yesterday, but you already saw because I think I said, I'll put it right here. Read 34 pages. Kind of thought I read about the same as Tuesday, which was 42 pages. I thought I read a little bit more, but maybe not. But I don't have work until 9:30, so I have like about an hour to read. So I really want to focus on reading, just because I don't want to spend the whole vlog just reading one book mostly. And I'm very quickly upgrade? No, update my Goodreads to see what percentage am I at. I'm at 33%, which is kind of crazy because nothing really happened. Right now, they're in a class and oh, she went on like a date kind of with one of the guys she likes, which is Cam. But now she's back in class and they're looking up their family trees and she's like, I don't want to look up mine. So she looks up the other guy she has a crush on or is like interested in. And now we're gonna find out what pops up when she searches his name on the computer. Like I said, I'm gonna keep reading. I have about an hour to read. I wanna get at least 50 more pages today. I don't have anything going on. I get home at my regular time, so I should have time to read. It's just I gotta motivate myself to do it. So, and again, like the weekends, I have a lot more time, and I don't know. I can sit and read all day if I really wanted to. Weekdays, I don't have that time, so I'm gonna sit, focus, eat my breakfast, read. Yeah. Hi vlog. It's now like 9 p.m. and I read a little bit more and now it's kind of finally like picking up a little bit. Like, I don't know, there's just like, I don't want to say picking up because like the plot is still kind of like flatlined. Okay, so right now I'm on chapter 13. It's called Touched at the Roots and I'm on page 261. I think I'm gonna stop reading for the night, but I kind of want to see how many pages I've read because if it's like a low number, I want to read more because I can. Okay, I was at page 1. Oh, wait. I was on page 156 this morning. Was that true? Yeah. 156. Let's see. 261 minus 156. I read 105 pages today. I think. I want to say that's true. Did I really read 100 pages? Didn't even feel like it. I think it just like started to pick up and then I was like, oh, do I want to keep reading? I don't know. I kind of do. But then again, like, I keep saying, yeah, keep reading to see if I get information. Then I don't get information. I just get more questions and like, there's still a big mystery. So, do I want to keep reading? We'll see. I don't know. I might keep reading. Who knows? I will update you with the page count for final for today, Thursday, Friday morning, tomorrow morning. Who knows if I'm going to read more or not. So, hi guys. So, today's Friday. I just added up my total for yesterday, which was 124 pages. And I am now on page 280. On chapter 14, it's called Idle Hands. And I read a little bit before bed yesterday. And I did the thing, which is I looked at the Goodreads reviews, which was probably not the best. Because I was like, is this gonna be really worth it to read the rest of this? And I got a lot of negative reviews or just like really poor reviews, like 1-star reviews. A lot of people are comparing this book to Twilight, which I didn't get that comparison until I read a review and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess. And it is really, really slow. Like, the story is slow. I want some action or something. So I think, let's see how far percentage-wise I'm in to this book. Because if I'm 50%, I might as well finish it. But if I'm not 50%, I think I'm going to DNF it because, like, nothing's happening. Like, I'm just having more questions. I think I've said that before, but nothing is happening. Okay, updated, I'm 60% way. But yeah, I was trying to think if I do DNF or like my next book to read, but I know that's not something I should think about. I want to try to get into this book and see if it gets better. Oh my gosh, Lucy is self-aware. She's literally like, she led Cam on, and whether she'd done it because she'd been confused or flattered or the tiniest bit interested didn't matter. What mattered was that she be direct with him today. There was nothing between them. So now she's making her choice. Basically, she's not playing against two guys. She's saying, okay, Cam, we're done. I'm going with Daniel, which is interesting because Cam was like really nice and sweet and gave her gifts. Daniel's just been mysterious, like Edward. Just when I was like, we're gonna learn something. Nothing. Give us nothing. Give us nothing. So I think I have like about 120 pages left. So I'm hoping to finish it today. Hopefully, maybe. I don't think that's the goal. Finish it today. If not, that's fine. But give us nothing.
Hi, change of scenery. It's now evening, and I was just about to start reading, and I saw that on my Libby app, the Fallen audiobook was ready. So I am gonna audiobook the rest of this. It says I have 2 hours left, but I usually listen to it really, really fast. So we'll see how long it will take me. But I'm hoping to finish this tonight. So, like I said, it says I'm about 80% the way through. It says I have 2 hours, but I listen usually like 2.5x speed, sometimes even 3. But I'm gonna follow along while I listen and see if I can finish.
Hi, I finished Fallen. It literally took me like an hour because I like was listening to it on like 3x speed. But anyways, it's like a lot later because we got Taco Bell because it's Friday night and why not get Taco Bell? But anyways, finished Fallen, and you know what? I think I did enjoy it more than Twilight because I like the aspect of like the angels and like reincarnation in that sense more than just like vampires and being sparkly and werewolves. And I did look up the TV show or the movie for Fallen because I was like, wait, there's a movie or a TV show? But I looked it up and there's a movie, and it came out in like 2016 or 2017, and it looks terrible. But it looks like it's just about, like, it looks like from the trailer exactly like the book, but I guess it didn't rate very well, and I didn't even know about it. Like, it was not a big hit, that's for sure. So, I don't know what I'm gonna rate this. Definitely better than Twilight, but not like the best thing I've ever read because it definitely is dated. And I'm just gonna sit on my rating for the night, and then I'll give you a rating in the morning and my page count to let you know what I read or how many pages I read, and then we'll pick a new book to read for tomorrow. Hi guys, it is Saturday about 10 a.m. I wanted to update you on how many pages I read yesterday. Yesterday I read 171 pages, and that made me finish Fallen by Lauren Kate. And I know I talked a little bit about last night, but I kind of was like tired plus excited for my Taco Bell and all of that, so let's talk about Fallen. I was really happy I got the audiobook last minute last night, so then I could just listen to that to finish it even quicker. It does really like drag out the story, I will say. I think I will say I liked it more than Twilight. Twilight was just very cringy for me, like it was just cringy. This I enjoyed more. I like the aspect of reincarnation and angels. I think because I haven't read something like that before. I've read about vampires and werewolves before, but nothing with like reincarnation and the idea of that. So I really enjoyed that aspect. Like, I liked that once it got introduced into the story, which was after the 50% mark. But
there wasn't really, I mean, they were hinting at this like war that's happening. So I was gonna say there's not really high stakes, but like I didn't really understand that part of the story. I felt like it was just a plot point to add to make it try to seem more interesting, but I wasn't interested too much in it. I was more interested about the character development and like the relationship development. So like I said, I want to say this was better than Twilight, and I think I rated Twilight like 3 stars, but it's not like the best book I've ever read for sure. I think I'm just gonna do like a 3.25 stars, just because I really liked the angel and reincarnation aspect of the story. And I don't know, it was something different that I haven't read about. There is a series. Do I think I'm gonna read the series? Probably not. I mean, but like if I get my hands on the second book, maybe, but like it's not like top priority, which is sad because I feel like I've read a lot of first books in series and I'm like, I don't feel like I need to continue it. But am I gonna remember the story in like by next year? Probably not. I'll probably forget that I've read this. That's the thing. So I'm gonna say 3.25. I might even just go down to a 3 because it was very, very slow, and then all of a sudden maybe like this much left of the book it starts picking up, not even like this much, where I was like, oh, like this is exciting, wow, plot twist thrown at the end, and then cliffhanger. We're done with that. Anyways, today, Saturday, I'm super excited because today I am going to go see 21 Pilots on their Clancy tour today, and I'm so excited because 21 Pilots is one of my favorite bands of all time. So I'm seeing them tonight, so I'm not gonna have that like much reading time today because I have that. So today I wanted to go to Target because it's like Target Circle Days or week or whatever it is, and we have a lot of good deals, and I think it ends today, so I really want to go look and see if I can get any like gifts because my friend's birthday is coming up and I want to see if I can get a gift for her using the deals that are on right now. So I want to check out Target. And then also I bought a bunch of like beads to make bracelets because I wanted to make like a bracelet for this concert, like a little friendship bracelet. So I need to make sure I have time to do that. The next books I have that are on my TBR that I could read next is The Teacher by Frida McFadden, which this might be the next one because I really want to read this. Like I've been just like eyeing it and I'm like, should read it. And then I think the cherry on top was this, who was it? She's from Minnesota. Her name's Michaela. I'll like put her account up here. She's a YouTuber, but also she like does book stuff as well. And she's just posted on her, I think it was her Bookstagram, that she just finished The Teacher and she loved it, and so I want to read it. It influenced me to like pick it up, so this might be my next one. I also have Fall of Ruin and Wrath, but not really in a fantasy mood right now. And I also have Phantasma. I don't know, I forget who the author is, but that like is a really popular book right now. I don't have it, but one of the Target deals is like buy 2 books get 1 free. So I think if I can find other books, if I see Phantasma, I want to say that's what it's called, at Target, I want to get it and then see if I can find a couple other books so I can use the deal. Because I heard that's like a Kingdom of the Wicked type feel to it. It just sounds really interesting and it sounds like a book I would really enjoy, so I want to buy it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with The Teacher by Frida McFadden. This, if you don't know, is a like thriller type book. She writes thriller type books. She's written a lot of feel like every like season she has a new book coming out. I know she just released The Boyfriend this month. So the only Frida McFadden book I've read is Never Lie, and I read that on Kindle, on the Kindle app, and I literally read it in one sitting. Like, I sat and stayed up all night and I read it. Maybe I'll start a little bit if I have time, but we'll see. I'll update you later. Or not, because I have a concert, but we'll see. I'm back from shopping and I have not started reading, but I thought I would kind of switch it up and do a little Target haul right now because I just got back from Target and Half Price Books. But I only got one thing from Half Price Books because they were having their teacher, like, educator sale, and all the books were 20% off for educators. So I only got one thing, but I think I'm gonna go to a different location tomorrow. And I also want to open up my package of my beads so I can start making my bracelet for tonight's concert. So the first book is from Half Price Books. I got the second book in the Dreamland Billionaire series, Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher, and I did like the first book, so I wanted to continue the series, and I did get it at Half Price Books maybe like a couple months ago. I saw they had the second one, and usually I never see the second one at Half Price Books. I always see the first and the third, but never the second. So I picked up the second book. I'm excited to read it sometime. Maybe not soon, but sometime, because I do really enjoy the Dreamland Billionaire series, and I like Lauren Asher's writing, and I want to read more by her, like the Dirty Air series, and then her new series she has out. What is it called? Like the Love Redesigned Lakefront something, I think it's called. I want to read those too because I like her writing. So it was originally $8.99. With the discount, it was $7.19. And then here's the cute little card that we get. It looks like a ruler that says Teacher's Rule. I got 3 books from Target because they were having a buy 2 get 1 free. And they had the book I wanted, which was Phantasma. I'm so excited to read this. Like, I have not been hyped about like a new release in so long, and I told myself I'm gonna read The Teacher first before I dive into this, but I'm so excited to read this. I actually had to go to 2 different Targets because the first one didn't have it and the second one did, so I had to go to the second one to get it, and they had it in stock, and I'm super excited to read this, and I just love the cover. And I heard this is gonna be a series, maybe? Hopefully? Not sure, but I'm super excited that I found this and got it. The other books I got Happy Place in paperback because I did not have a copy of Happy Place. So now I have all of Emily Henry's books in paperback. So now then I can like reread them, which I'm super excited about. I got the Beach Read special edition with the sprayed edges and the beautiful, beautiful cover. And are you kidding? I'm sorry, I took the dust jacket off. And this yellow, and it says, I feel overwhelmed that you exist. Written by Emily Henry. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I love, but I had to pick this up because it was so pretty. And I love Beach Read. It's my favorite book by her, and I had to pick this up. And I didn't know Target was selling the special editions of Beach Read. I thought it was only like online. So when I saw it in store, I was like, I need it. That is the book things I got. The other 2 things I got was clothes, and I thought I would show. We love Target Circle Days. The first one is this pull-over zip-up sweater that's in like a cream color. I always wanted like a quarter zip, just like fleece type pullover for work and for winter and all that. I just think it's super comfy and cozy. I didn't try this on. I'm going to try this on to make sure it fits. And then I am a lover of cardigans. I love, and I think it's just the teacher in me that loves cardigans, but I also love this color green, so I got this green cardigan. It's
absolutely beautiful, and it's so soft, and I just love chunky cardigans like this, so I'm super glad I got that too, because these are two things that I've been like wanting. So look at how cute this is. I'm like trying on my clothes, and I love this. So cute, so fab. Love it. Okay, this also super cute, super love. I love it. It's so cute. I love this color. Like, I've been obsessed with this like green for fall. Hi, I'm back. I finished my bracelet. It's just red and yellow with like black right here, just so I can whatever, and then I just tied it. It's a little big, but actually I think I fixed it, but it just says Clancy. So easy making bracelets. My cute little friendship bracelet that I made for myself because I love myself. But right now it's about 3 o'clock. The concert's at 7. I think I'm gonna sit and read for a little bit. Maybe get into the teacher for a little bit. Probably sit out in the living room and start the teacher. Hi guys, I almost forgot to wrap up this video because I have been just chillaxing and relaxing, and on this Sunday evening, it's literally almost 8 o'clock at night, and I thought why not quick update and wrap up this vlog. But yesterday, Saturday, I read a total of 18 pages in The Teacher, and today I read a total of 82 pages, getting me to 101 pages. I'm on chapter 21. It's a fun, fast-paced read for sure. I've seen on social media a lot of people don't like it, said it's very boring, but I'm liking it so far. Maybe it just doesn't have like the biggest twist at the end like some of her books do, so I'm excited to keep reading. Overall, this week has been like a really good reading week, I want to say, for like mid-October. You know, not every week I'm reading 786 pages. There's some weeks where I read only like 10 pages, and then there's some weeks where it's like this. So it's very hot and cold with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe. I post videos once a week, whether it's reading content, which I've kind of been on that vibe right now, but I also really enjoy music and lifestyle vlogs and kind of whatever I feel like recording and talking about to the internet too. So I hope you subscribe. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye!